What is up, everybody, and welcome to a quick first thoughts for Windows 10. Just installed it this morning. I've had a bit of a play around with it, and as you can see, there are a few changes for those that are used to Windows 8 or Windows 7. It is more like Windows 7 in terms of the UI, the way it looks, but it kind of has a lot of the features of Windows 8 and takes them and makes them better and adds a few of its own. One thing I will say is that this is not a clean install. It's basically an upgrade because obviously I didn't want to lose on reinstall all this bollocks and save saves and copy things over and stuff. So I've just upgraded it and it all went smoothly. It took about 20 minutes. In fact, it probably was a bit less. I wasn't really paying attention, but yeah, it went through all nicely. The only thing I had to do was some of my settings were a bit messed up. So I'm running a 4K resolution, and those that have got 4K will know that you have to increase your text size and your icon size, otherwise you can't read text and it looks very small. So I've had to do that, and I've had to install the NVIDIA drivers as it didn't seem to download them even though it said it would. Which was a bit of a problem because it did. I had a SLI configuration set up and running dual monitors, and that was all messed up. So it took about 10 minutes to sort out. And it all seems fine. One of the main gripes about Windows 8 was this button here. It wasn't there anymore, and people have used the start button for a long time. Um, Obviously changed because you used to press start to end the computer to shut it down, so they changed it to the Windows icon. I don't know about search the web and Windows tag. Maybe I'll get used to it, but for me, no, off you go. It's not really it's not really what I want there. I could see the benefit of it because I use Firefox a lot, and I now use the basically this search here, and this is one of the things that's pissed me off already. Now this was supposed to copy all my settings and everything over, but Microsoft, in their monopolising kind of arseholey way, have said no. Firefox is currently not your set browser. Now, I had a little E icon there. I deleted that off there because I will never use that. Use Firefox as my default browser. Okay, I will use it. I'm going to tell it I'm going to use it. Oh, wait a second. I've just told it I want to use Firefox as my default browser. So I've got to tell it again. I don't want Microsoft Edge Internet Explorer in wolf in sheep's clothing, you bastards. I want Firefox. Asked to save my settings. There it is. Annoys me. Video player. The videos have never been played by film and TV. Never will be. Always by them. So it's annoying that because Microsoft are notoriously bad for making people try and use their apps, which they're not bad, but I don't want to. I've already told it this 3 times now. So we'll see how that goes. So now I've set that up. Just have to press across. I'm not sure if you can see it on your screen because I'm using Shadow Play. For some very bizarre reason, I get numbers here, which is quite annoying. I'm not sure if it comes out in the video though, as I say, because it's like the frames per second counter. So maybe I should turn that off. So yeah, so I find that really annoying. Obviously, you don't have to do it once, but I've already told it 3 times. If you have a look at the UI, then things are basically the same. I've got my shortcut items here to some of my games, Oculus stuff, Hyperspin, etc. I've got my MSI Afterburner running there. I've got notifications running there, sound, and it's all very similar, isn't it? And obviously, you can customize this by clicking on here, etc. And it's pretty much the same. Okay. One of the things I don't like, now I'm running on a 4K display. I also don't like that. Why? Free download manager, there are no active downloads currently. So why are you telling me that if there's nothing to tell me about? Shut up. What we have here then is my icons in my quick launch, not my quick launch, in my system tray, and they're all blurry, and I don't like that. They weren't blurry on Windows 8, and it was exactly the same settings, so I'm not sure why that is. It's kind of annoying, although I will say that I like the new recycle bin. It's a bit squarer than the other one. I think the other one was round. One of the things I don't like is when I came to rejig my settings, I didn't realise that Windows 10 was aimed at 5-year-olds. Obviously, you can see you need a degree in nuclear physics to be able to understand what can only be described as one of the most basic set of settings I've seen in a long time. It doesn't seem very customizable, does it? which I thought it would be. So, you know, not great. I've got 5 options for the start. That's fantastic. Sorry, 4 options. And with the choose if I can count. So, yeah, and if you look at display settings, even less. It took me a while to work out where the resolution was. Resolution is now an advanced setting. Okay, so you've got a few settings here. And you can look at your device manager kind of settings here. Okay, so I just don't understand why they made it so basic, and why they've put the resolution in the advanced settings. Resolution is not really that advanced, I don't think. If you're a noob, then maybe it is, and if you go through the settings, then it's all very, very basic. It does get, there are some nice features, don't get me wrong. So there we go. So, I've played around with it for a bit. If we go to the start menu that most people have been moaning about in Windows 8, I just installed Classic Shell and it seemed to do the trick for me. And I got used to Windows 8. Lots of the features I liked in Windows 8, such as I like the fact that it copied faster files across drives and from folders to folders. It copied a lot faster than Windows 7, and that seems to have they've maintained that. I did a quick file copy a bit earlier, and it did it around the same time. Although, as I say, the boot times seem longer to me from cold boot to Windows appearing. It's just under 11 seconds on my SSD. It was running at 7 seconds on Windows 8 with exactly the same programs running. So I'm not sure why that is, because people have reported that it should boot up quicker, but I didn't find that at all. And I'm talking not just my programs loading up, but I'm talking to actually get into Windows itself. Takes a bit longer with the programs and everything, antiviruses and stuff like that. So if we look at the start menu, we've still got these bollocksy, RC, knobby, Metro tiley things. Like, I'm never going to use Microsoft Edge. Get it out of my face. Mail, I've got my own client for that. Phone Companion, I'm not sure if that will run an Android or an iOS. Probably just for Windows, but I'll get back to you on that. The only app here that's any use to me is the Xbox app, which is where you can stream Xbox One games to your PC. I'm not sure if it does it the other way around, which would be great if it did. But it's going to be coming out when the Xbox preview has finished and the beta tested it and everything, got all the bugs out. That'll be released, and that'll be a great feature. I think that is one positive. However, the rest of it, maybe some of you will get used to it. Not me. I just wish they'd cut that off there. And go from there. So the all apps is where the all programs was. You've got some new stuff in here. Food and drink, health and fitness. Yes, of course I'm going to use that. Microsoft Solitech, and the start page, I can't remember what you would call it, but the start page that where you used to click down the bottom left has actually gone, so somebody's been shot and that's got rid of. Well done Microsoft for that. So yeah, the pre-installed programs on here are all bollocks, and you've got stuff like this, which I have no idea what it's about. Just looks like some sort of child's kind of construction building computers thing, you know. Which I'm sure a child would do, but not really my cup of tea. So all in all, just a quick kind of first impressions video of Windows 10. It seems okay. It seems more the same. It's just a nice UI. It looks kind of sexy compared to the Windows 8. There are some annoying features like the chiming of sending me notifications here. I hope it doesn't do it when I'm gaming. Because that would be really annoying. But notifications to tell me that nothing's happening is just, I don't need to know that, do I? It's a waste of time. One thing I am going to do in my next video, or in one of my next videos, is do a little Oculus review, because I've had an Oculus now for going on nearly a month, and I've had a real good play around with it, and I want to do a video on that, so that'll be my next video. But for those that are thinking of getting Windows 10, yeah, why not? It's the same as really. There will be some few hidden features that makes the thing more stable, I guess, added to it as time goes on. So it's up to you. But thank you for watching.